Why, I wonder? Why did you ever make that wish? Why? Why would you have ever wished for anything at all? It's all fake. It's all delusion. And it's all your fault.
Huh? Was that all a dream? Well, look at that! I woke up pretty dang early, if I do say so myself. It's kinda nice getting up early enough in the morning to see the sun peak. But what was all that nonsense about everything being my fault?
Asahi?
Yo, Mizuki!
What's up? I mean, aside from you, surprisingly. This is way before we were scheduled to meet up.
I woke up early.
That's actually kinda cute. You're like a grade schooler on the morning of a field trip or something.
See? This kind of abuse is why I never wake up early.
Point taken. You look kinda down, though. Something happened?
Well... Sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. Whatever's going on, you can feel free to talk to me about it anytime you want.
Okay, thanks.
And since we're both here early, how about we go for a walk? It might cheer you up.
Huh? But didn't you have something to do? Isn't that why you're up this early?
No, nothing in particular. I'm just always up this early. Because unlike you, Asahi, I live a healthy, productive life.
Hey, I've been doing pretty okay for myself since I started fighting monsters and stuff.
I'll say. Anyway, how about that walk?
My, you two certainly seem close today. Closest I've ever seen you.
Oh, hey, Azuki.
Fancy meeting you here.
Drop the act, sis. You slipped out again, didn't you?
I couldn't help it. The hospital's so boring. And now I'm doubly glad I slipped out, to be frank.
And why's that?
Because I got to see the two musketeers together again, just like old times.
No, yeah. Well, you helped make it possible, so thanks.
Wonderful. Knowing that frees me of my one last regret.
Whoa, what are you talking about, last regret? That sounds downright grim.
I mean what I said. Someday, this repeating day will stop repeating, and I will move forward with no regrets. Like in that one movie.
Sis.
Though I will say, if all of this has just been a delusion, I'm going to be very sad.
This a delusion? You really think so?
Well, you never know. You two getting back together? Hell, you two growing up into young men? Could all be a fantasy, and that would just be far too sad.
Yeah, I guess it would.
Oh, buck up. There's no need for that sour look on your face. Even if it is a delusion, this happiness is as real as it gets.
How can you be so happy all the time?
Well, I've been watching this town through the window in my hospital room for a long time now. Watching Akihabara and the way it bustles with people, overflows with emotions, and I want to play here again. With you and Asahi, just like old times. That was what I wished for as I stared out the window at all of these busy souls. So even if this is a delusion, I choose to make it a happy one, because my wish, my delusion, has come true, one way or another.
Your wish? Your delusion?
Why did you ever make that wish? Why would you have ever wished for anything at all? It's all your fault.
Huh?
Asahi, are you all right? You look so pale all of a sudden.
I'm fine. I'm just not used to waking up this early, that's all.
That's not good, Asahi. Waking up early is good for both the body and the soul. Anyway, I suppose I'll let you boys get on with doing boy stuff.
Make sure you get some rest, okay?
Oh, Mizuki, don't be such a square.
You're still on the mend, so you need to be extra careful. Our parents have been worried about you, you know?
Fine, fine. I'll be good. And you take good care of Asahi, Mizuki.
Huh? Me?
And you take good care of Mizuki, Asahi.
Huh? Me?
And let's all get together sometime. All three of us. and paint the town, shall we? Bye-bye for now.
Is something different about Hasaki?
I don't think so. She seemed just as whimsical as ever to me. Anyway, we should rendezvous at the Fairy Tale Delusionscape. I'm pretty sure the others will be there by now.
It's hardly worth saying at this point, but you're late. What were you two doing anyway?
Walking, I guess.
So we're the last ones here, huh?
You're all ready to roll, I take it?
I was born ready.
I got a full 8 hours of sleep, so I'm good to go. Let's do this. We're the only ones who can stop Cannon.
Hey, Asahi? Earth to Asahi? Are you gonna cap off our big hero moment with something here?
Huh? Oh, sorry. All right, let's get this show on the road.
Save point! You'd better use it in case the power goes out.
This place is every bit as tasteless as I remembered it.
I think it's cute, but in kind of a disturbing, upsetting sort of way.
It's because Kasuga doesn't have a cute bone in his body.
Yeah, this really doesn't suit him.
Maybe it's not his.
What do you mean, Asahi?
I can't figure out whether this delusion is Cannon's or Kasuga's.
What?
Are we saying that this delusionscape was created when Kasuga brought Cannon into the world? Or is Cannon the deluser here? Did he create this after he was born?
Does it matter? I'm going to reduce it to rubble soon enough.
That's a pretty advanced philosophical question, Tachibana. It sounds really wrong coming from you.
Well, it's been bugging me.
Something must have happened to get you all thoughtful all of a sudden. Spill.
Well,
You do seem a little more preoccupied than usual, Asahi.
it's nothing.
Asahi?
Sorry. Guess I kinda killed our let's go get 'em mood, didn't I? Forget I brought it up. No matter whose delusion this is, we've gotta beat both Kasuga and Cannon. Let's get to it.
Ew, it smells super nasty in here. It's coming from somewhere ahead, right? That's what my nose tells me.
Then we follow your nose. There's no time to waste.
Something about this feels especially creepy.
Don't worry, we'll take down Cannon, Kasuga's delusion. And this time we'll finally stop the spread of delusions.
Hey, Asahi.
For the love of all that's unholy, you're not having second thoughts about destroying this delusion, are you?
Huh?
Yamato, that's enough.
No, he's fine. I'm sorry.
You really are acting strange. What happened to you, Asahi?
Yes, what aren't you telling us?
You stop too, Ko. I'm sure Asahi has his reasons.
Is it something you're not even comfortable telling us?
I ran into him, Cannon. I met him.
What?
When was this?
Last night after we parted ways, right at the Electric Town exit.
Why didn't you tell us earlier?
Because I couldn't quite get my thoughts in order.
Did he say something to you?
Yeah.
What could he have told you that you couldn't talk to us about?
No, it's not that exactly. It's just...
Just what?
It's just... He said it. He said the thing we figured out. That he is himself, but is also different. That the delusion contractor is an avatar. Which is why he's himself, but also someone else.
And what was so important about that?
I think it means that the Canon Asahi met and the Canon we're facing in here are two different entities.
That wasn't all he said, though. He doesn't know himself. He pondered whether he was a delusion given human form, or a human born of a delusion.
I guess that confusion is why he'd call himself an avatar then.
Not quite human, not quite delusion, but an existence that's sort of an avatar of both?
I don't understand a single thing any of you just said.
Give me the short version. What was Canon trying to tell you with all this?
According to him, nothing much. He said the only reason he sought me out was to air a grievance with me.
What kind of grievance?
That I'm the one responsible for everything being the way it is.
You? Personally?
Okay, now even I'm lost. What's that supposed to mean?
Why did you ever make that wish? Why would you have ever wished for anything at all? I can't get his words out of my head.
What wish did you make?
You don't think...
I'm sorry I couldn't bring myself to tell you guys about this before.
Don't worry about it, Asahi. Seeing you act all humble like that is actually kind of humbling, really.
Sounds like that was really weighing on you. Next time, break down like the NEET you are and tell us sooner. Because I think we all... well, you know.
No, I don't know. What were you going to say about we all? What were you about to group me into?
If you don't know, you don't deserve to.
Thank you for telling us, Asahi. And please, don't ever feel like you have to deal with these things on your own. Even if he's right, even if this is somehow your fault, we'd never hold it against you. Not even me!
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But what did Canon's words actually mean?
Dunno. But we're not far from him now. Let's ask him ourselves.
Time out. We just got done talking about how this canon's different from the one Tachibana spoke with.
Well, remember, he said he's not himself, but then he also said that he is. He exists as one and as many. In fact, I feel confident in saying that all the canons are linked.
Yeah, that seems legit. Got the shakes, huh?
How could I not? I'm terrified to find out what canon meant.
Would you rather we turned tail here?
No. I have to keep moving.
Then what are we lollygagging for?
Come on, everyone. Lollygag no more. Kasuga and Canon should both be nearby.
Oh, I was wondering when you'd show up.
Kasuga.
Welcome to our humble abode.
The pleasure's ours, you pink-caped freak.
I was starting to get tired of waiting for you. Thought you might have run away. That would have been the smart choice.
We're not known for our smart choices.
Time to cut the crap, Kasuga.
Me? What crap would I have to cut?
There's no way you'll ever become a god. You have to know that.
You called yourself a chosen one and went around destroying delusions. Now you start lacking imagination?
So your delusion is to become a god?
It's not a delusion. It's reality. I will become a god, and you'll get to bear witness to my ascendance. Tell me, do you know what a god does?
I don't have to know you're full of crap.
Come on. Why have you got to be so cold to your old buddy, Kasuga? A god's duty is to grant wishes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I can do. Because what is a wish if not a delusion? Nobody'd ever be mad at a guy for granting wishes, would they?
So you're saying you're just going to go around granting whatever wishes you feel like granting then?
Wouldn't that make people happy? Look at the state of our society. People are awful at self-assertion. They can't even bring themselves to say what's in the depths of their souls. That's why they need a god like me. I can put everyone on equal footing.
I can't deny that there are a lot of people out there afraid to speak their minds. But there's nothing wrong with that, because they'll always find someone they can open up to.
Such naivete. And you really shouldn't talk back to your god, especially one who gave you the delusion contractor canon, the greatest development of our lifetimes. He's like a dream come true.
Whose dream?
Mine. From way back when I was just an itty-bitty boy.
What are you talking about?
Once I realized that the delusions I saw were, in fact, delusions, my world changed completely. My everyday life as I knew it was over. My family was torn apart. It was as big a change as any the world's ever seen. Before I knew it, I was locked away in a dark room and subjected to a myriad of experiments. A human guinea pig. No matter how loud I cried out, how much I said, "It hurts. Save me. Stop." Nobody heard me. Nobody came. Nobody helped. Of course, when you're experimenting with delusions, you need a test subject. I mean, it only stands to reason, right? And so, even at a young age, I remember thinking, there is no God.
So you decided to become one yourself?
That's right. That's exactly right. If I become God, then this world will finally turn the way it's meant to. I didn't have the power as a child. I couldn't fill that void. And that little boy, unable to realize his dream of becoming an omnipotent being, was forced to find a new dream. So he played along, pretended to share the DAB's ideals. If he did that, maybe he could get his hands on his new dream.
And what is that new dream?
The purest dream a lonely person could ever have. To have a friend. Nothing more.
You're not talking about...
A friend who is himself a beautiful dream. Someone who could grant the boy's wish, and everyone else's too. Canon. Time passed, and that boy became a man. And that man met the friend he'd wished for from the very bottom of his heart. And that friend helped him remember his old dream. His dream to become God. So, I guess in a way, I really do owe you all thank you cards.
You don't owe me jack.
Oh, but I do. I wouldn't have been able to meet Canon without you.
What do you mean?
You seriously haven't noticed. Canon is a byproduct of the reality we exist in right now.
For the one who made me what I am today, the one responsible for everything going on, is you.
Are you saying?
My deepest thanks to you, Asahi.
What does that mean?
Asahi, you've put everything you have into this crazy quest of yours. And because of that, Canon was born.
Just tell me already. How is this my fault?
My delusion alone wasn't enough. It was ill-equipped to create a being of Canon's majesty. So I'd just been waiting, biding my time, hungrily seeking the perfect opportunity to bring him into the world. But no matter how long I waited, the chance never came. Until one day, a young woman came to Akihabara.
Me?
Yes, Princess. You were the one to give me the opening I so sorely needed. Delusions spread so much faster in Akiba than anywhere else. It's as if the whole town is shrouded in unreality, and the effect that has is immense. Strong enough to make time loop upon itself. So I put my plan into effect. I knew that now, I could finally meet Canon.
Wait, so Canon isn't responsible for the day repeating?
Sheesh, just because a delusion can spawn others, you think it can alter the flow of time? Come on now.
Can he not?
Not at all. Talk about oversimplifying things. Stay with me now. Rumors of Canon only started spreading after Sunday began repeating, right?
The rumors. So that's it.
Hey, stop understanding things that we're still trying to figure out.
Oh, ragey, ragey, ragey. You always were a sharp one. Yes, the rumors themselves were the catalyst. Before there was a Canon, I was Canon. Donning a pink cape and kidnapping a random maid to keep things interesting. Making certain that I had witnesses, of course.
So you were the one who kidnapped Moe way back when?
Then a handy group of meddling kids went searching for the man in pink, questioning every Akihabara citizen they could find, and perpetuating the rumors even farther.
No, that can't be.
And that's how it all started. The delusion of the pink-caped man. An urban legend brought to life.
So the urban legend itself became a delusion.
That's right, Rabbit. Delusions aren't reset when time skips back. An urban legend can persist from loop to loop. So the legend of the pink-caped man lives on, as if it had been whispered about for years.
So that's why the number of people who'd heard of the pink-caped man seemed to grow.
And since it's a delusion, normal logic doesn't apply. People bought into the story the second they heard it.
Well, it helps if you give it a little bit of dramatic flair. Put a name on it like the Delusion Contractor.
You even gave him his title?
Of course I did, and I spread it far and wide. That was made a lot easier, of course, by a gang of do-gooder kids. And he wasn't just a man in a pink cape. No, he was a being capable of manipulating delusions. This man of mystery wore a silk hat, had a golden bob, and even carried a cane. It all came from your questioning. His appearance? You came up with that. His powers as a delusion contractor? That was all you too.
So I brought the canon rumor to life because I helped spread it?
Mm-hmm. Took you long enough, but you finally get it. And that's why I've got to thank you. Canon's not my delusion, not yours, but the collective delusion of everyone in Akihabara. And the more the rumors of his exploits spread, the more readily people will believe in him. So, yeah, you might not have known it, but you used the people of Akiba to give birth to Canon and empower him.
Then what were the letters?
Letters? Oh, the warning letters. I almost forgot about those. See, once I had Canon, well, I didn't need you anymore.
So you tried to keep us out of the delusionscapes.
Unfortunately, you were a little too good at your job. Too many Canons were born, and I only wanted one true friend. Disposing of the others was a painful task, but it did allow me to winnow them down to the one true Canon. My greatest friend, my true blue, my honey BFF.
That is not a best friend. And you're really putting his creation on me after all your machinations? You've got to be out of your mind. And what you wished for? That's not a friend at all, much less a best friend. It was somebody you could use for your own twisted ends. That's no friend. That's a tool. And so are you.
Asahi.
You don't get to decide who's a friend or not. You don't know what my life has been, what it is now.
Painful, I imagine. You've suffered a lot, there's no contesting that. But what you're doing is wrong. Besides, if you do become a god, your days of having friends will be over and done with. Who do you think will listen to your troubles, talk with you, and understand where you're coming from? Hell, who even could at that point?
How many times do I have to tell you? I've got this guy right here. I don't need anybody but Canon.
You can say it till you're blue in the face, but that won't make it any truer.
If I really was the catalyst here, I need to take responsibility. It's a heavy weight, but it's on my shoulders. I spread a lot of the rumors too.
Fighting a god sounds pretty rad to me.
It's about time to put our old friendship 6 feet under anyway.
We won't let you get away with this. It's time to answer for your crimes.
You dare defy God? Fine then. I might as well give smiting a try. And when you lose, I'll make sure Canon's name is on the lips of every man, woman, and child in this reality. And then it can begin. The rebirth of the world in my image.
Not if we can help it. We won.
Damn it. My dream.
Thank you.
Wait. No, please. Wait.
For calling me your best friend.
Don't go!
Goodbye.
No!
If only you and I'd met sooner.
What's happening? Canon wasn't this delusion's grand phantasm?
This can only mean...
that we've still got a grand phantasm to take down.
Finally, the real deal shows itself.
Stop! Wait, please! Don't take this from me. Please.
We have to.
Are you?
You've never been alone, Kasuga. You've had friends before. People who cared.
My only friend is Canon!
You should be the one to do this, Reiji.
And why's that? Kasuga could never have been a friend of mine. Not as he is now. Though I guess you could say he once was.
Stay back! Don't do this!
You know what, Kasuga? I am your friend. And I'm going to finish this. That what you were looking for, Asahi?
Yeah, exactly. Just don't forget about him after this day is over. Be his friend again. Come on, people. We've got a delusion to nullify.
Stop!
See you on the other side, Kasuga.
It's over.
Let's go, Asahi.
Looks like he's awake.
Huh? Your long nightmare is over.
And you are? What am I doing here? Where is this?
A pitiful end for a pitiful man.
Do I know you?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Chairman Yuki!
Chairman? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
No,
We nullified it.
I see. Thank you. It's probably ridiculous for me to be saying that, but thank you nonetheless.
You okay to see to him from here?
That was my intent.
Much obliged.
Take care of him. He'll need it.
Hold it. A new delusion has appeared at the Electric Town exit, and a delusionscape entrance has been confirmed. This isn't over yet.
It will be.
Far be it from me to disappoint a beautiful woman.
Let's go.